Hi, today I'm reading the book, Miss Brooks Loves Books, and I Don't. The book is by Barbara Botner, and the illustrations are by Michael Emerly. I think you're going to like this book. It's lots of fun. Miss Brooks is our librarian. She loves books a lot. See, Miss Brooks has a lot of books. She does love books. She loves The Runaway Bunny and Barbar and Where the Wild Things Are and The Very Hungry Caterpillar. And if you notice, when she reads books, she often dresses up like one of the characters in the books. I asked Miss Brooks why she dresses up for Reading Circle. I want you to get as excited about books as I am, she says. I think Miss Brooks gets just a little bit too excited, and I bet her costumes itch. I think that costume would itch too, don't you? Halloween means we each have to find a poem to share, but all the books with witches, ghosts, and goblins are checked out. And I hate pumpkins. So I make up a Halloween poem of my own. And the little character says, "Eek, a freak." The class looks at me funny. Miss Brooks says, "Well, it's a start." All year long, Miss Brooks reads us books. Books about dragons and pilgrims and presidents. Books about love and leprechauns, groundhogs even. Oh, it is so vexing. You can see all the holiday books. Then in May, Miss Brooks tells us about something truly terrifying. Book Week. You each need to pick a favorite book to share with the class. I want you to wear a costume and tell us all about it. Really, show us why you love it, she says. And this is a picture of her talking about Book Week. Oh, I'll never love a book the way you do, I tell Miss Brooks. Oh, don't be too sure, she says. This is a picture I really love. I like what Miss Brooks has in her hair. She seems to be growing flowers in her hair. When I get home, I ask my mother if we can move to a new town. My mother says, the problem is there's a librarian in every town. I ask if she wants to do my assignments for me. I've already been to first grade, she says. Well, now it's Book Week, and all the kids stand in front of the class and they talk about their books. Every single day of Book Week, kids share stories about trains and fairies and cowboys and dogs. When Miss Brooks asks what I think, I say, oh, too flowery. Oh, too furry. Oh, too clickety. Oh, too yippity. So, Miss Brooks fills my bag with more books for me to read with Mom. I don't like any of them. They're too kissy, too pink, and too silly. I tell my mother, you're as stubborn as a wart, she says. Warts, I say? I want to read a story about warts, I shout. My mother finds a book called Shrek. Shrek has hairs on his nose and he snorts. Oh, I love that. Can you read it again, I ask? I love this book. I have to practice the words over and over, but my mother helps. Then we make an ogre costume. I make stick-on warts for the whole class. When I get to school the next day, I ask Miss Brooks to lend me a hand. Check out Miss Brooks's hair this time. When I say the word snort, the whole class snorts. When I explain why a stubborn, smelly, snorty ogre searching for a revolting bride makes me laugh, they all laugh. Miss Brooks says she's glad that I found a book I love. She says that even ogres, like me, can find something funny and fantastic and appalling in the library. And that is the slimy truth. And that's Miss Brooks Loves Books.